Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do almost the entirety of the Volcano area of this game with just SpongeBob and Patrick, making it so you don't have to switch to Sandy until later. So we're just going to throw up a file here. Now, first things you need to do is that the first part of this trick requires doing the anyone almost anyway glitch. So to do this, we're gonna save first, just so we can easily spawn back here after we do it. So what you're gonna want to do is we're gonna go to the cool caves area, whatever. Yeah, this area. Now once you enter it, you're gonna want to enter this box immediately, and just immediately exit. And now you're gonna soft reset the game by hitting Start Select L&R. Like that. You're gonna be brought back to the title screen. Now immediately load the file that you saved before. And then once you do this, you're gonna go into the Volcano area. Now as you see, we spawned later in the stage because what it does is that saves the X and Y coordinates of where you last were. And I believe when you soft reset, it doesn't reset that value, so it just stays the same, which allows us to work. As you can see, we skipped that first Sandy rock that we're required to hit, meaning that we don't have to switch to Sandy. I originally was trying to find a way to clip through there, but this is significantly easier to do. So now after this, we just do the fight as normal. So now that you're here, what you want to do is switch to Patrick, and you're gonna want to grab SpongeBob right here. So I'm gonna explain this real quick before I do it, like with SpongeBob. If you run against this wall right here, you can clip through. By using this normally, if I can do it without dying. When you clip through the wall, you can just walk out of bounds. Like you can go behind this loading zone here and like see what the rest of the game is. So anyway, if you can get behind here and grab SpongeBob, you can use this little ability here. Now it's a bit hard, so it's gonna take it kind of slowly. It's easier if you clip through the wall and then like immediately jump, so you can jump back to safety. You just have to clip through the wall first, like that. Kind of hard. You need to kind of take it slowly, but I'm not that patient. Okay, so once you do that, now you immediately grab SpongeBob. You want to kind of walk. There's multiple ways to do this. I kind of died, so I might have to go back. Okay, so there's multiple ways to do this. You could easily, there's like 2 ways to do it, based on what I found. And you can the easier one is to just tap right a little bit till you reach kind of like that corner, as you can see, like of the rock. Once I clip through, kind of a little bit inconsistent. Like sometimes it doesn't really want to work. Most of the time it does. So if you tap it, you'll most likely get through. Anyway, if you tap a little bit, just kind of very slightly holding right, then you can simply do the balloon and get across that way, which is significantly easier. This way you skip this rock on the stage. That's just the first out of bounds. There's one right there also. But I'll discuss in a different video why this isn't useful. You can't, if you try to walk around all the way around here, which is possible. There's actually an invisible wall behind the enemy fighting door right here, meaning like how you can't walk any forward from this point. Like this invisible wall goes on forever. So unless we can find a way to either spawn behind the invisible wall, like in the game, or clip through it, we kind of are out of luck. So just a warning, when you clip through the wall, don't fall into the lava like this, like once you pass this point, because if you do, you'll get spawned behind the rock again, then you'll have to clip and do the glide again, which will waste more shiny, which will waste more conch shells, or whatever. So once you make it past, you kind of want to walk around. Do not tell me. Okay. So once you make it past, you want to walk around. You want to get back on this platform. Then you want to fight this enemy wave. And this was not planned. What happened? This might not be good. Just a new. If I can attack the clam, we're good. But if I can't, it's like not good. Did I soft lock the? Okay, whatever. So I just want to fight the wave of enemies like normal, because we don't know how to skip it yet. Not even this one. This clip is actually insanely easy. So what you do is that you play a SpongeBob, right? What you want to do is clip for this rock just by walking right here. Yeah, now you're out of bounds. It's that easy. The entirety of the lava still does damage out here. If you look, there's actually like an animation that you can like barely see in the normal game of like the dust. Now, what I recommend doing here is getting both of them out of bounds, like the usual manner of grabbing them out of bounds. And what I recommend, and the way to do is that you have to walk over here and then throw one in bounds. And what you want to do is you want to throw one of your partners in bounds so that they can go fight the enemies. And once they're in bounds, you walk over here. Now your other partner has to go fight the enemies, like you normally do. Now once you know what to fight, just walk over here where the rock normally is and then switch to your partner, so that you can simply walk into the loading zone once the partner comes down, and it will warp you to the next level like normal. Now right here, this is the level I can't manage to clip through the web. I'll try to do it right now, but I haven't managed to find a way to clip through the web. So this is where you would switch to Sandy. I'll keep trying to look, but it seems to be like there's another permanent invisible wall kind of situation. So unless we can find like a way to die and get warped inbounds, which I don't really see happening. I could potentially see if we have a checkpoint here to then do like another character almost anywhere, but I'm not sure if that will count. I guess I'll go try it right now. This is the box right there. So now we soft reset it. gonna see if we still get spawned in the same room. And now we go back to the beginning. Yeah, okay, we still get spawned back in the beginning. So that's the doing almost the entire area with Sandy. Until we can find a way to clip through that web, this is the best that this is the only way we can do it. I don't think this actually saves any time, but it is kind of cool showing off the kind of out of bounds glitches that I found so far in this game. I'm sure some of these out of bounds might come useful in 80%. But as far as it goes, this is just kind of a cool little thing that I discovered. I hope eventually we can get the full area without Sandy, but until then, this is the video.